Welcome over to ChessWhiz TV episode 446. The numbers just keep getting bigger. Today we're going to play a variant that's similar to a previous variant, but a small change is going to make a significant difference. The previous one was called Get Up and Move. So pretty good name here to call it Get Up and Move more. Get Up and Move was clear your back 2 rank. So all the piece locations and all the pawn locations, if you get those empty, you win. You just have to get your army up, move it anywhere, just lose the army, no problem, you win. Well, Get Up and Move more requires 3, count them, 3 ranks. This is 3 ranks cleared in order to earn that instant victory. So let's take a look at a chessboard and see just how hard that is, because I can't imagine a chessboard in my head. That's like so many squares, 60 something. I can't do that. So let's look at a chessboard. Oh, there's one. So what happens in Get Up and Move variant was that you just kind of move everything to the 3rd rank, because why expend more effort than you have to? And so this variant is much more difficult to get everything out. For example, let's think about pawns for a while. Pawns, they're so delicious in ketchup. Or is it catsup? But if you're not eating pawns, if you're just moving them, you need to move your pawns 2 squares in order to qualify for the new Get Up and Move rules. So let's type these up here, because I'm going to have an opponent pretty soon, and then we're going to try it out. If you remove all your pieces and pawns from your first 3 ranks, because it's your side of the board, 3 ranks, including king, you win instantly. Let's put including king next to all your pieces and pawns instead of just like after the ranks part, because it makes it sound like your king is a rank, which makes him smell bad, right? That's what rank means. If you remove all your pieces and pawns, including your rank king, from your first 3 ranks, you win instantly. Okay, I've typed the rules. Now all we need is an opponent. It's too bad I'm an extremely unpopular person, because otherwise we could have somebody to play against right now. I took that link right there. It says to invite someone to play, give this URL, and I sent it to everyone, and then everyone ignored it. So I think we're just going to sit here for the entire episode and just look at this position. It's a good position for white, I think. He has the advantage because he's going to take a stake in the center, and there's only one stake there. There's some other meat as well, but it's mostly steak, so I think white's going to get that. Let's put this in the chat here. See who clicks it. Drink from my vase. Now, if this were episode 1, I would be feeling very insecure right now. I'd be like, what should we do? Oh no, no one's clicking, no one's watching. Oh no one likes me. But because I've done this so much, I already know that no one likes me. So it's not really a big deal to me anymore. Okay, so we've got Jeffing B10. Let's see if he's willing to play by these rules. If you remove all your pieces and pawns, including king, from your first 3 ranks, you win instantly. Okay, let's double check that Jeffing B10 is okay with that, because I don't really want to throw my entire army away and then find out he didn't know that he's supposed to resign now. So let's just wait a moment. He just wandered in, by the way, to the stream. We're live streaming this, and he's just like, oh, a guy, oh, an opponent. So he's just clicked that, and he may not be aware. In fact, he may not speak English. Let's find out. Oh, he speaks Brazil. C? Let's type C. C? And then we have to put this over here. It's very hard to speak Brazil, because you have to do your question marks upside down. There we go. Okay, so each pawn, I think he's got that. Now that I've sent that to him, we're on the same page. Okay, so let's see. Each pawn needs to move 2 squares. So now my pawn can't move 2 squares. This is so disappointing. Look, I can take it for free. Okay, never mind. Because I have to get past the 3rd rank. This is much more restrictive than the Get Up and Move variant. Having to get up and move more is much worse. So let's think about these pawns. Can I get them all out there? Is that a reasonable expectation? Sure it is, right? I think so. I mean, he can't get any pawns to the 5th rank, which means all he can get to the 5th rank is things that aren't pawns. I'm a logic expert. And then I'm able to take all his stuff here. Oh yeah, he thinks he's gonna win by losing his army. What I'm gonna do is freeze one of his pawns in the back. Okay, so let's go with this pawn right here. So this pawn cannot move 2 squares. Now my entire goal is to prevent it from moving 2 squares. And the reason I have to do that, simply must have to do that, is because that looks like a rough diagonal. Good thing he's not trying to win or anything. That would have been pretty difficult because he's thrown away more army than I have, and so I have more army. He has more leggy, if you know what I mean. So I pretty much have to take this queen for free. I think he's being super stupid. Now this might be genius. It's pretty typical when you get on this stream with me to be like, is this guy super genius or as smart as a watermelon? And you think about that for a while, and then the show's over. So it turns out not to have mattered. Let's block. Oh, this is so fantastic. Of times for my evil laugh. It calls for my evil laugh. Did I say times? I meant calls. Look at these 2 pawns not being able to move off the back, which means perhaps this bishop also cannot move off the back. And it's pretty nice having an extra queen to make sure that continues to happen. So I think I pretty much just win this game. He should resign now. I don't even need to play whatever we're playing right now. Berserker 2. Super Berserk chess, whatever this is, it's not even relevant. The variant is not relevant because he's so owned. He should probably just resign. It doesn't matter if we're playing A variant or B variant or WXYZ variant. I mean, I'm just winning. Look at this. Look at. I'm just gonna put my knight right here, and then I'll put my queen right here, and it'll be checkmate. Here I come. Can you win by checkmate? I'll just mention that you can also win by checkmate. This is disappointing. Apparently he wasn't so, he was slightly surprised. I think he's sending me lots of love. This is what LOL means. You know LOL stands for lots of love on this chess show. I think that's why he's sending that. He was like, oh, of course. Of course. I love you too, ChessWhiz. But he may be saying, I didn't know that. The I could stand for I, and then the OL could mean I didn't know that. And so it could be that he's regretting his brilliancy, Queen E8. He could be thinking that wasn't his best idea, but I can't tell because I can't know what he's thinking really. Well, I haven't won yet, so let's make a few more chess moves here. What I'd like to do is get my rook into the game like this. So let's open up some files here. This way. Now, as you can see, this pawn is not going anywhere. So he may as well resign considering he's missing some major pieces that he just threw away. So let's just wait a while for him to lose, and then we'll continue with some more interesting chess. But first, let's drink a vase of urine. Not every day you get to do this. Right? Actually, it is. It's every day that you get to do this. Oh. Thanks for the pawn, buddy. Okay. I'll just checkmate you, I guess. I mean, I'm a little confused about like if I should checkmate you, but I guess I will. So let's just do that. What's the easiest way? I could take this here, and then checkmate him. Is there like a forced mate? Because if I play this, his pawn comes to the side, and then he almost has everything moved. I mean, almost though. So let's switch the positions of the bishop and the queen here. It includes king, as you can see, including king. You see that? So he's pretty far from being a successful person here. Because his king is still way back there. Let's see what people are saying in the chat. Didn't ChessWhiz used to be rated way higher? Yes, I did used to be a super good chess player. But you know what I did? I made some super bad moves for years, a very consistent person, and then my rating went down. Oh yes, there's another person. He's dropped about 300 rating points due to his bad moves from the old episodes. Is he even... oh, that's kind of hurtful. He says, is he even playing non-variants anymore? Pretty much only variants now. He used to be only 2000 and Blitz and Bullet. That's really sad. Oh, but you know what? You're all going to die of old age, and then you won't even know that happened. So that's okay. Oh, look, I got a challenge from It's Richard. You want to play again? Thanks for the opportunity. Want to play one more time? This time where you don't suicide your queen. right away. Winking face. I love the fact that I can type quickly. It's a useful way to communicate. In fact, it's the only way I communicate, unfortunately. Let's see what's going to happen now. Jeffing B10 is going to send a reply. He can't type like I can, so we need to do some more drinking here before we get a response. There it is. There it is. A rematch. Let's give this guy a rematch because I'm just a generous guy who wants to give things to other people who I don't even know. I'm just kidding. I really don't care about people I don't know. So let's see how this goes. Oh, good. I can just move all my things forward. So I think it might be quite a tall order to move everything off of the first 3 ranks. So I think I better play a little bit like chess here. Fortunately, I'm a super genius at chess, as we were just discussing from the chat, so I think there's nothing to worry about. So if I were to play, for example, b4 with a3, I'd be almost there. But let's get everything off of these ranks here. It's going pretty well so far. Look at that space I've got right here. Very spacey. Let's do this. I'm going to play g4, g5, just to show him that I can move that pawn twice. He was probably wondering, so let's get that in there. Mango Town Plaza in the chat says, some may even die worse deaths than old age. Yeah, that's very true if you consider the time before you're dead. After you're dead, it's pretty similar, as my current theory goes. However, beforehand, there's some very bad ways to die. One of the best ways I hear is drowning. Haven't tried it myself, but I've heard it's pretty good. Compare that to, say, forgetting who you are, and then your brain wearing out and no longer functioning. That's a very bad way to die. In case you're wondering if you should die of dementia, don't recommend, because you forget how to do things like chew your food and walk. And those are some nice things. I don't know if you can do that right now or if you've already forgotten, but if you can chew your own food right now, you should be in such a good mood because that is a fantastic activity. I love chewing my own food. And also walking. You know, not everyone can do that. There may be a few people watching this show who can't do that. Just statistically speaking, you don't have to raise your hands. You probably don't have hands, so that's a good thing you don't have to raise them. I'm about to win. Just get everything off off these ranks here. Let's do this. Think I can do this? You guys think I can do this? Should I start being crazy? Let's do it. Come on. All I have to do is get my king. My king also has to get off the first 3 ranks. So that means it's got to go pretty crazy far. How far can the king get? Right there, maybe? Okay, I've sacrificed some pieces. I've decided to be crazy. So how is my king going to get off of the first 3 ranks? This is a tall order. I don't know if I want to play there. Let's just continue moving things off the back here. Getting excited. King up. I'm going to just try for this middle square here. This might work. No, it's not going to work. You can defend the rook. Hold on. I still have a few brain cells. I haven't completely lost my ability to chew and walk. So let's see if I can find a way to win. Oh yeah, this way right here. Oh, that might be kind of stupid. Let's try this way. The problem with taking with the queen is that it's really stupid. And then the other problem is he could just come down here with his queen and I still can't get my king off the 3rd rank. In fact, I've got a big problem here, which is my king is not clearing out. It's kind of on the 3rd rank still. In fact, the king and the rooks are the only things left to go. This is not going to be easy, though. How am I going to get my king up there? All right, so here's the plan, guys. I'm going to put the rook here. He could stymie me with this move, but hopefully he doesn't know about stymieing. So let's, is it going to work now? Yeah, I better do it quick, because if he were to play his rook here, I don't know what I would do. Maybe just lose. So let's block that. Okay, get the other rook going here. So now I can like check him and then block the check. That's not really check, but just pretend it's check. Oh, I'm annoyed, but that's okay. I've been annoyed several times, most recently in 1997, and I did survive. Okay, so I can move to the 4th rank. So here we go. Check. This is going to work. Oh, this is going to work. Oh, I have to tell him the rules. Hopefully he's okay with this one. Check. If he thinks we're playing regular chess, then he wins. So let's hope he's not. And ta-da! Resign. Resign now. Winking face. Let's see if this works. Oh, you gotta love it when you're like, okay, guys, did you know I was playing a variant? To your opponent. Because it's a good idea to call your... Thanks. Smiley face. It's a good idea to call your opponent guys, just in case there's many of them. You never know on the internet. So, and you know they're guys, by the way, because there's really only one kind of person who would watch this show. And that's multiple guys. My favorite. Oh, that's not my favorite in every context, though, just to be clear. We're now playing chess against Furf. He is my first opponent, who is also my Furf opponent. Let's see. I'm still playing chess here. Oh, good. I'm attacking his queen. This is a 50-50 chance that I could get his queen because there's really only two outcomes here. I take his queen or I don't. And because I'm not sure if I'm going to take his queen or not, it's 50-50. That's called the 50-50 fallacy. I just named it. It's in the more general sense, it's the fallacy of saying if there's an unknown, then it's a 50% likelihood of happening. If you really don't know anything about it. For example, if you don't know if there's a queen there or if he'll move it. And the reason it's a fallacy is because it's not correct. Let me give you an example. If I have a bag full of marbles, I'd be rich, especially if there were red marbles in there. But let's say I didn't know what color marbles were in there. I just knew there were a lot of marbles of some colors. What's the chance if I reach in and take out a marble that I will be rich and get a red marble? What's the chance? That's actually a very profound question, which is why I just asked it, because I love asking profound questions. So if you think about that, you might be like, well, it's about, let's see, how many colors are there? Oh, there's a lot of colors. What's the chance it's a red marble? I'm going to let you ponder that for a little bit. And then tell me when you give up. Because I know the answer. It's 50-50 because either it's a red marble or it's not a red marble. So there's really just two outcomes. You don't know if it's red or not. So 50% chance. You know? Right? So that's the 50% fallacy in play, in effect, in an example, in Go, as they say. When they're me and they're using the wrong words. It's not actually 50-50. It's 100% because I only put red marbles in there. I didn't mention that part, right? I actually have no idea. I'm thinking it's more like a 1/3 chance because really marbles come in 3 colors, red, green, and blue. And if I've got the bag, there's a lot more reds, so 1/3 I think is the answer. It's an interesting question. And then the other one, an interesting, another example of that would be like, what's the chance that there's people on the far side of the moon? 0. It turns out the Mormons were wrong about that. But if you haven't looked, then it's 50% chance. You can actually ask some pretty silly things, and because you don't know anything about them, then they're 50%, and there you go. You actually get confused pretty quickly. So how am I doing with pawns? Oh, pretty bad pawns. Let's get this one up here. If you've got 2 double isolated pawns, think about moving one so that you can at least move them both or trade one off. That's fantastic. This is a doubled isolated pawn, and now it's not. Perfect. Good work, ChessWhiz. So we're just playing chess here, and I see I'm doing pretty well. I'm not in checkmate right now, which is unusual for me, so that's pretty good. I am noticing, though, that there's still a bunch of things on the board, so I need to keep moving. That's what I see so far. If I play my knight here... if I move my knight here, it's going to be his turn. Then I don't even have to think about this chess position. I can think about marbles. Oh, great. It's my turn again. Oh, now that's a very good insight, Stefan, from the chat box. He says, if there are 3 possibilities, then the chances are 50-50-50. Are you about to get forked, ChessWhiz? Don't get forked. You're such a good player. I'm the only person who says that to me now. It used to be I just get up and then immediately people in my bedroom would be like, you're such a good player, ChessWhiz. But since I've stopped hallucinating, that's not happening anymore. So now I kind of have to say that to myself. I say things like, ChessWhiz, you're such a good player. But I don't believe it. What's that called? Self-talk. You guys do that? It's actually very, very effective because it turns out if you believe something, then it becomes truer. Now, it doesn't become true. It becomes truer. Steve Jobs tried to make it just true, but it only became truer. Like, for example, he believed he would not die of cancer, but it didn't become true. It became truer, like, and then falser. You know, it was like this curve, like truer, 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 falser, 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 and then he died of cancer. It was super false. But there was this time period where it was getting slightly truer thanks to his belief. So in general, if you want things to be truer, what should I move to that square? It's such an attractive square. I'm going to go there with my rook because although it's not check, I foresee a way I could check him in the future, which is almost as good. Not as good, but almost as good. So let's get everything on this file. Good work, ChessWhiz. Everything's on the file. What I'm going to do next is move my bishop. Okay, fantastic. And now, because I control the... Oh, what about the variant rules? He's got his pawns very advanced. So what I need to do is prevent him from moving this pawn forward, right? Because he can't win without moving that pawn forward. Oh, and I should get my pawns up like this. If he... let's take that. Oh, I'm in check. Okay, let's block that, I guess. Oh, this is becoming very delicate. I'm not used to delicate things. I don't know really how to handle delicate things. Can I win his queen for free? That could be pretty good. Yeah, okay, I'll take his queen. So he's going to try to advance his king now to the land of winning places. And I have to prevent that. Maybe by taking his rook for free. This is going pretty well, I think. Okay, thanks for the rook, man. Okay, so now that Furf has lost all that stuff, let's check him some more. Let's probably fork off his other rook. Now that I'm paying attention to this chessboard, it looks pretty good. I don't think that was a great move, so I didn't do it. In case you're wondering why I didn't play that move. I didn't think it was great. I only play great moves, by the way. I'm making my moves great again. And there's checkmate. Oh, Furf just got checkmated. GG. That was close until I took all his stuff, and then it wasn't so close anymore. I think he went for that crazy mode too early. If you look at this position, like we're playing chess, and then all of a sudden he's like, I can move everything forward. Let's lose all my stuff. But no, he couldn't because he lost all his stuff. So you actually have to be careful and play some chess at first. This is great because I'm a super good chess player, so I'll just play chess, and then pretty soon I'll win. So let's play Furf again. Here we go. And then we'll take one of our 0 challengers here. Oh, no challenges. Don't mind that. I'm going to play one of those challenges, and we'll see if anyone challenges me here. If you do, you might get taken. If you're 1 out of 0, it's going to be difficult. It's a 50-50 chance, of course. If I'll take your challenge, then it's difficult to take from a set of 0. But I do it every day. I wake up. There's nobody in my room, in my bedroom anyway, going like, you're such a good player, ChessWhiz. So the first thing I do is I take from the set of 0, and then I have like a null object in my hand, which is so fun. If you've never done that before, get a null object in your hand. The first thing you do as soon as you wake up. It just feels great. In your hand, of course. It's in your hand. Nowhere else does it feel great. Only in your hand. And then start your day with the normal crying. But be sure to do that first. So, should I think about the variant? Should I think about like getting this pawn up here? Because it's not very good, like chess-wise, to be like, ah, that's not very good. But in terms of variant, it could be good. Yeah, let's make more space here. I should probably castle. I'm thinking about b4, but you know what? I should probably castle. I could get checkmated without castling. And checkmating is great if you're doing it, not so great if it's being done to you. It's similar to most violent crimes. Your cam is fuzzy. Is that a compliment? Is he hitting on me? I don't know. Three-dimensional Dave says, worry about the variant in the end game. Good advice? Good advice. I'll do that. I love worrying, so I can't wait to worry. I'll do that in the end game, as Dave says. Let's see what else is being said here in the chat. LOL Cabadulio is saying lots of love. Thank you for the LOL. Oh, that's so kind of you. What else is going on here? Is he hitting on me? Not currently, I think. It's always difficult to tell. I just really want to take that pawn, but it would be pretty dumb, but I want to do it. So let's see. I almost have everything off the back rank. Oh, the king. Don't forget. Remember last game when the opponent totally lost? Because he forgot his king. Yeah, okay. I want to go. This is hard to deal with. This issue here. I kind of want to move over here. I don't think it's very smart, though, so I won't. I only do smart things. I have a new policy. let's just try to play some reasonable chess moves, like move your rook to a file that's going to be opened up. And let's get off of this thing. Don't have your rook and your queen across from there. Just a good policy. Never do it. Even if there's like a pile of pieces and pawns and computer parts in between the rook and the queen, don't just leave it like that, because you never know when there's going to be a large wind. And oh, I really want to take this. So difficult. I'm out of time. I have to take it. Let's see. Oh, you can't see my time. See, 12? I have 12 units. Well, if I can keep this pawn, which it looks like I can't keep it, but let's try. If I can keep this pawn, then it would be pretty cool how I could put my knight right here. Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, I'll take that. And then I'll move here. Here. Okay, this is looking good. Let's put a circle there. How about red circle? Red standing for victory, of course. They show that if you drive a red car, you're more likely to get a speeding ticket than if you don't drive any cars at all. So I will choose a red circle just to signify that fact. So that's interesting how he has just attacked my queen. Very rude of him, but also very interesting of him. I think I'll move my queen now. Okay, good work, ChessWhiz. You've made another chess move. I think that's a new record for this game. Most moves made this game by ChessWhiz has now set a new personal record. I'm really loving this square. This one right here. Oh, yeah, I'm loving it. That square. I can't wait to move there and see what happens. Yeah. Oh, this is a great chess position here. I don't know if you guys are enjoying this, but I'm feeling good right now about this chess position. And just in general, probably because of what I ate this morning. Probably that null object I ate. It would be interesting if he took it, wouldn't it? Interesting because he would lose his queen. Yeah, I got a null reference exception on my breakfast. It was so delicious. I just ignored it and ate it anyway. So let's advance like this. This is kind of fun. And then I'm going to go, hi-ya, I look forward to eating you soon. And I think I'm going to win. I just have to get the rest of this stuff berserked out of here. See how this pawn can't advance? So he can't win by the variant rules very easily. Variant easily, as I would say in French. That's not French. Oh, my queen is across from this pin. Let's go here. Okay. Next. Lose all the things, get them all off the back rank. I think it's time. I mean, 3D Ed said, don't move your pieces. Don't be stupid till the end. But it's time to be stupid. Look, I have everything advanced except for some great big stuff and my king. So this is going to work. How will I get my... Oh, yeah, my king. That's going to be... Ooh, let's advance again. That's going to be really hard to do. Get the king off of the first 3 ranks, because that means it has to be one of these squares. Okay, so let's investigate them carefully. There's a free queen there. Why would I be looking at those squares when I could be taking a queen for free? Yeah. Oh, great. Now I'm in a problem. Let's see what's going on right here. There's a bunch of chess things on this board. What if I take this? Oh, this is getting spicy, because I can win this variant very soon. Variant soon, if you know what I mean. I can also promote to a new queen, which is nice. His pawn can't advance here, so let's block everything in. I'm just winning. This is fantastic and cool at the same time. I'm about to win, I think. Look, I'm just going to promote a bunch of queens here. I love multiple queens in many contexts. So let's do this. Yeah, this pawn is not advancing. Meanwhile, I am winning. This is great. I'm feeling good. I felt good a few moments ago, but now my goodness has increased. In terms of feeling, anyway. Okay, should I just win? I guess I'll just win. Look at this pin. This is called the win pin, in case you're wondering. And now, when my king advances here, I win king. I win the thing with the thing. Let's make a new queen over here just to distract him a little bit. Okay, looks good. I can keep his king away from that with his beautiful check. Okay, make a new queen, I guess. You would rather prevent my king from advancing. So it seems he's thinking that's very urgent. But I would think not getting checkmated would also be important. Apparently, it's less important to him. So checkmate. GG Furf, good game. I loved how I just won that game. Winning. You gotta love it, right? I mean, it kind of distracts you from the fact that you're slowly dying of old age. So let's play one more game with Furf here. And then, oh, no challenges. So we're going to do it again. Here we go. Furf. So the French defense is not very good in this variant. So let's strike out in the center. Because any pawn that's like, say he played the advanced variation. So he's got pawn here. I've got pawn here. That's not a great setup because I can't just win, you know? Yeah, let's play the Slav defense. Very Slav. Let's do this way. Yeah. Okay. You like how I've won every game this episode? You like that? That's because I'm focusing on my rating now. It's very important to me that I win every game for the rest of my life, and that's what I'm doing. Yeah. I do what's important, okay, guys? Hmm. This first guy just made an interesting move. So this is a pawn chain, in case you're wondering what that is. That's a pawn chain. It could be also called a frozen pizza dinner, but it would not be well named if you called it that. It's more of a pawn chain. So you have two choices with a pawn chain. You can either attack the head or attack the foot, or I suppose there's another choice, which is attack the middle or the other middle. I guess there are some choices, okay? So I'm going to go with the middle, this one here, because just look what that would do to him. That would cause him to have to, it would be his turn. Look at that. That was his turn. Yes, he has a chance of running out of time right now. Oh. Okay, now it's my turn. If I capture this way, I'll have an open file here for my rook. I'm going to go for that. He hasn't castled, so I think I can just checkmate him, right? It's very important to castle in chess so that you don't get checkmated, and he hasn't done that, so it's checkmate time. Can't do much if I'm just trading around, huh? But I'm threatening to fork him, so threats are good. There's a variant of chess called hoping chess, and I generally play it no matter what variant I'm playing, which is you make a move and you hope he doesn't see your threat. And if he doesn't, maybe you'll do your threat, which is what I'm constantly hoping to do, my threat. There are other things I want to do, but mostly my threat. He castled. So now all my plans are stymied, but this is a good square for my knight. And I'm noticing, the reason I paused there is because I was seeing that he almost has everything up to this 4th rank here. See? What does he have up there? Most of the pawny things, like just 2 pawns not yet advanced. So I have to watch out for like instant and sudden winning of variant mode by him. Watch out for that. This would be good though. Yeah. See, I told you it was good. You might have thought the bishop would take that, but nope. I was looking into the future, which has me wondering about the future. Isn't that weird? It's like it hasn't happened yet. The future has me very confused because it seems to me that the future should already have happened. Just based on how it would work, you know. We should be able to remember the future. You might think I sound dumb, but it's just my nerdy, nasally voice. What I'm trying to say is very profound. Oh, I don't think I should have taken that. Because that's one of his few pieces that has not berserked out to the 4th rank here. I better get back there. Block that pawn. Yes, comment in the chat. Maybe the future has happened. That's just what I'm thinking. The future has happened is what I'm thinking. But it's just weird that we can't remember it. Why do we remember the past and not the future? Let's go right there. I don't have an answer to that one. I don't know why. If you know why and you're watching this on YouTube, please comment below the video and tell me, why don't we remember the future? Why do we remember the past? Please explain that to me, because it seems to me that just like I can move to the left or the right, I should be able to move to the past or the future, or at least look in those directions by capturing light rays with my eyes, with my time eyes, of course, and seeing those things. So I don't understand why that's not possible. Please explain that to me. And also, please enjoy the checkmate I'm about to enact on my opponent here. I'm going to go with my bishop here, and my queen here, and my queen here, and then my, oh, that's checkmate. See how I'm going to do that? How do I win? Should be pretty simple here to win. Maybe queen. Yeah, I want to activate more of my things here. If he takes and I take with queen, he's in pretty bad shape. So that'll work. He's not going to do that. So let's move the queen. He could take this though. Is that serious? I guess I'll do like this. I think this is going to work, okay? Because I'm still guarding over here. He's not going to suicide that. Meanwhile, it's pretty hard for him to defend this, so he's going to lose. Very good game, Furf. I've enjoyed you running out of time. If he runs away right now, I could take this rook, so he's not going to do that. Let's give him a little time. I always add time when my opponents are running out and also in super bad positions, because then I can enjoy their deaths a little bit longer. So this would be kind of a checkmate kind of a thing here. Checkmate. Very good, ChessWhiz. Very good attack. I told you I would checkmate him because I was remembering this checkmate that I'm going to do in the future. GG, Furf. I've just checkmated you. It looks like we have 0 more opponents, so that's going to be the whole episode, but I hope you enjoyed because next episode we're going to play another chess variant. It's going to be a good one. Next episode, oh, Furf wants to play again. Okay, Furf, I'll checkmate you again. I didn't know you loved getting checkmated so much. Maybe you should just build a machine that checkmates you in your sleep. That would be so great. You ever done that? You never? You don't even have one of those? Man, I run those every night. I wake up and I've got like 150 checkmates against myself. I'm like, wow, this is fantastic. Oh, no. No, I was only joking there. You can tell when I'm joking, by the way, because if you watch very closely, if my lips are moving, then I'm joking. That's how you can tell. Very good. See, I have the center here, and he just has like this, whatever this lame thing is, it's not a center. You're too good. Oh, that's what I like to see. I wonder if this is just a computer that's been programmed to make me feel good. Because look how good it's making me feel right here. Very good. Furf. I'll type I like you. If it's a computer, it will understand this because it will have a language parsing engine that will be like, oh, he likes me. You know what I mean? But if it's a human, because let's see what country he's from. Brazil again? Yep, he's from Brazil. He's blocked it out because he's embarrassed about Brazil, which I would be too. So then I'll put the upside down question mark in there just to show that I feel his Brazil. I'll put that in there. In case you ever get this from me, you're like, what is this thing? It's upside down. Be like, no, no, no. That's just Brazil. It's fine. Don't worry. By the way, if you want to make question mark like that, it's very simple to do that. There's 2 ways to make upside down question marks like that. The first way is to open up your web browser and type upside down question marks. You want me to demonstrate that for you? Not right now. It's my turn. Okay, ready? Upside down question marks. See, and then you select this thing right here, and you do Control C for copy, and then you make a chess move, and then you paste it right there. That's option 1. Okay, is just get it from the internet. That's generally what you can do if you don't know how to do something. Like, for example, the other day I didn't know how to make scrambled eggs because I'm an idiot, but no problem. I got it from the internet. So that's option 1. Works a lot. Doesn't always work with like every situation, but almost every situation. You can just get it from the internet. Okay, so option 2 for upside down question marks is you can go to this website. I guess that's option 1 again. I really want to go right here and just checkmate him. Can I do that? Yes. Oh, okay, I'll just checkmate you. That sounds good. What if he plays that move? I'll have to delay the checkmate. Hold on. You're going to have to wait on that checkmate thing because I'm unavailable at the moment. On the checkmate. Colmac.com. Spell that right. Colmac.com. If you go to this website and you install this thing, okay? After you install it, then your keyboard will look like that to the computer. Like instead of ASDF, HJKL, am I out of time over here? 42 seconds, no problem. Instead of those letters, it's like this ARST. I know you can't see down there, but ARSTDHNEIO. So the first you transform your keyboard into being super weird. So when you push the S key, an R comes out. Okay. So after you've done that, and you just feel super smart because you can't type anything anymore, which smart people, they don't type. What they do is they just think, and then someone else types for them. Hold on, I have to think right now. Someone else is going to type for me any moment. Check, take. I've just traded my awesome knight for his dumb knight. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Okay, so let's go here. Yeah, smart people move things back to the first rank, don't they? I think I read that in the book once. Okay, I lost my pawn. Perfect, that's what I wanted to do. I'm losing all my pawns. That's part of my strat. So after you've done that, then you can use the right alt key, which some keyboards don't have that, but almost all keyboards do. Only the ones that don't have that are the ones where the right alt key has been removed by a screwdriver because they're a professional StarCraft player and they don't want to bump that. So they remove it. Have you ever seen that? StarCraft keyboard. Let's go to images here. See all these StarCraft keyboards? Okay, this one right here. Look at this keyboard. See what's happened to this? Someone took a screwdriver and they're like, no, I'm running out of time. And they're like, I'll save my night. And then they took out the right Alt key because they didn't want to bump that by accident. I am not kidding. Good StarCraft players, what they do is they attack their keyboard with screwdrivers and then wham, they have 200 APM just like that. Let's move my rook over here because my head itches. It's pretty logical. So now let's move it over here. Still itchy. But anyway, you hold that down, you press question mark. And instead of going home, it goes home, which is upside down. Pretty cool, huh? So I think I can win this variant now. I think I'm going to win this variant. I just have to get everything off the first 3 ranks, and I'm almost there. As you can see, I'm down a couple of pawns, so that's my strat here, is to get everything off these back ranks. Which means, focus, focus, focus. Which means I have to move them all. I can't just move some. I'm distracted already by that delicious pawn. Because I'm thinking that these 3 pieces actually could combine together into one large checkmate here. If I do this right. I wanted to do that. I want to put my king up here. Oh, is he going to force a trade? That's good too. Because I'll take it for free. Don't move there, pal. People who throw their queens away. They're my pal. Okay, got that pawn off. I got it off, if you know what I mean. Let's see, 2 left. 3 left. There's just some things left here. Oh, what's left? This move? Is this going to work? Is this going to work? Yeah, here. I'm almost there. Let's get this stuff off the back rank. I have 1, 2, 3 things left. 2 things left. Oh, this is going to work. Come on. 1 thing left. Oh, that was really close. This is a very fitting question mark over here. Checkmate. GG. Whew, I did it. I knew I could, of course, because I was remembering that I was going to do it in the future. GG. Good game. I got up and moved more. Add me time, bro. And yeah, resign now. Winking face. Winking face. Furf. Or whatever your real name is. Probably not actually Furf. It's probably bro time. He's probably sharing his name right here. Okay. That was fun. Thanks for the games. I think I won all of my games today, and I like that. Next episode, we're going to play a game where the pawns are under the force of gravity, and the gravity source is in the middle of the board. So the pawns cannot capture close. I think he's saying close. He might be saying close, but this probably says close, which means close your browser. The show's over. They can't capture outward. They can only capture inward. So that's going to be a fun restriction. Plus, I'm going to use my super genius chess skills to win all the games next episode too. So you won't want to miss that. Good game, Furf. I enjoyed the game. This has been ChessWhiz TV. Thanks for watching.